Hello, I saw your question in the email where n's given us 6. I guess that's sample size probability. It says it's 0.8, complete the following. So they want you to construct a probability distribution. Looks like you've done that okay. Now I hope you're using technology like StatCrunch or the calculator to help you with this part, not doing it all by hand. Because I mean, StatCrunch, hopefully you're watching those videos, it can make this part pretty easy. And it actually can help with these part down here too. So you were asking about B and C. I'm going to tackle C first since it's the easiest. So they're doing it by hand here. Compute the mean and standard deviation. So the mean here for this sample is just n times p. And n and p are given in the directions. It's just 6 times 0.8, which is 4.8. Then standard deviation over the sample is the square root of n times p times 1 minus p, which is a complement. So n was 6, p is 0.8 times quantity 1 minus 0.8. So you put that in your calculator, you get 0.98. You got to take the square root of it. This product is what we already have, so it'd just be 4.8 times 0.2, and then you take the square root of it, and it must come out 0.98. So we're just applying these two formulas with the numbers given in the directions. And you can use technology again here. You may want to watch those videos if you have not. Now here they want you to do the same thing, find the same thing, but they're wanting you to use from the previous sections how we were doing it earlier. Of course, the new way is much quicker, and you don't get the same answers here that you have up here. I mean, the answers don't match. This is just a more quicker way. This corresponds to the past way. So in the past, I guess we would take the individual scores and multiply it by the probability, and then we would, this symbol here means we add. And so we take 0 and we multiply it by 0.0001 and we get 0. Then we take 1 and we multiply it times that and we get 0.0015. We take 2 and we multiply it by the probability and we get 0.0308. Then you continue until you get to 6. So you got to calculate all these. Then you got to add this column here. When you do that, you'll end up with 4.8. Now this formula is a bit more complicated, but you're using these numbers in the 4.8. So this is the mean of the sample, which is the 4.8. Then you're going to use each one of these x's, outcomes, and each of the probabilities. So you got to take x and square it. So you take 0 and you're going to square it. Then you're going to multiply it times its probability, is 0.0001, and then subtract the mean squared. So you got to do that, for each of these. So it's going to be 1 squared times its probability minus the mean squared. It's going to be 2 squared times its probability minus the mean squared. So you got to do that for all 6. So actually there's 7 of them here. You got to do it for all 7 of them, and you're going to get a result. And then this means you want to add these 7 numbers and then take the square root of it. And it's going to come out the same as it, it's going to be the 0.98. So I hope this helps.